Pray for Lash talk.
Okay.
Happy New Year! And welcome to another episode of Lash Talk. We're your hosts, Kina,
Asia,
Yana, and let's dive into our first segment. If you know, you know. Okay, so first on the docket, we have an update on the Tory Lanez case. Last episode, we found out that he was found guilty of shooting Megan Thee Stallion, and now he faces up to 20 years in prison. He is now being held in the Men's Central Jail outside of Chinatown in California and awaiting sentencing between January 27th and February 28th. He has now been reported that he has hired Snoop Dogg's old lawyer from his 1996 murder trials, which ended in acquittal. So, what do you guys think about this whole situation of Tory Lanez and this whole mugshot that he has put out in the media and has put like the internet in a frenzy over this mugshot?
What mugshot? I don't got nothing to say about the mugshot.
You didn't see the
You
mugshot?
didn't see the mugshot? No.
Look at the mugshot. Oh, while she looks at the mugshot, we also have Tory's father who has came out in the media saying that he forgives Megan.
Yes, the headline of the video that I saw said, "We forgive Megan, we forgive her, but what we will not back down from is the machine." So, first of all, it's the title alone, because what you forgiving her for?
Forgive her for being shot?
By your son?
By
you
your
forgive
son?
her being shot in the foot by your son? That's
Because
number one.
everything she said was not a lie. It's been proven. Like, what are you forgiving her for?
Right. Why are we forgiving Megan? And then, so personally, I could not fully watch the video because of the title alone. And then, as he was talking, like people said in the comments, he put on his pastor deacon voice.
Okay, talking out loud.
Talking loud, like he just had
Using
something to
God.
prove.
Okay.
I couldn't personally get through the whole video in
Talking
itself.
loud, like that makes it true.
Like that
Oh, I
makes it
can't
true.
stand when people talk loud.
Because what point are you trying to prove? Your son is going to jail, to
He's
prison.
going to jail.
So what are we forgiving Megan? I couldn't watch the full video.
Well,
so.
now we have this whole Megan apology train going around. We got 50 Cent coming out and saying his apology publicly. We have my boy, Soulja Boy, came out and defended his good sis.
Big Draco.
Big Draco said, y'all not doing his good sis. Big Draco said, no, not today.
I love it.
So, yeah, we got all that happening. So, we'll see. We'll keep y'all updated on this whole Tory Lanez trial.
Did you find this?
Yeah, did you
mug
find
shot?
a screenshot?
I see the mug shot, and y'all, honestly, I don't have no words for it. It looked like a mug shot. Like,
It looked like a school picture.
I mean, it looked like he happy to be in his
It looked
new
like
home.
he happy to be there.
He happy to be in his new home.
I don't know what y'all wanted it to look like. It just, I don't know.
That ain't no regular mug
He
shot.
happy to
He
be
is
in
happy
his
to
home.
be there.
I mean, what
I
y'all...
mean, it looks like he's in good faith.
It looked like
I mean, if he was
healthy and
raised in
eating
the
well.
church, he would obviously have good faith.
It looks like he's in good faith. I mean, he is waiting for a retrial or a
Sentencing.
review. Yeah, sentencing. So maybe he's hopeful. Maybe he's trying to stay in good spirits.
He was real
you know,
healthy.
he looked real healthy.
He
Yeah,
was
that's
giving
what-
school picture.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't look like he's worried, so hey. So next on the docket, we have Naomi Osaka and Corday. She is pregnant, and it has been like so much going on in the media about her announcing her pregnancy, and I feel like some of the comments were pretty harsh on her and her pregnancy, which I am very happy for Naomi, and I think whatever. I mean, if she's pregnant, she's pregnant. I mean, it's not nobody's business. And I mean, she did put it out publicly, so
She put out publicly, but she's a grown woman. They're both 25. They both have money.
millionaires.
So why not? People keep trying to compare her to Serena. And I mean, she has won championships. She's done all that already.
Right.
And it's not like she's not going back, but I feel like people are putting their expectations on her, which is not fair.
It's not.
They hate that she young, she lit, she rich, and she's black, and she's successful, so they feel like when you like that, like you have to put a baby to the side because you have to focus on your career. And I think
But
that,
why though?
like,
Why?
I don't know, because the door has been broken down for her to even do that. So it's just like there is no stigma anymore. You can work, have your career, have a man, and have a baby.
Right. Right. People keep saying, oh, Serena waited until she was such and such years old. Beyonce waited. Nikki waited. But
The odds were stacked against them, though.
and her name is Naomi.
Her
Exactly.
name is Naomi. I mean, and she's gonna be just fine. I mean,
She's coming back 2024.
2024, you're gonna see
right,
Naomi
she's
on
young
the
enough to
court.
have a baby, come back, bounce back, and then still come back and win championships.
And if she come back and
Exactly.
she win a championship,
Cause what y'all gonna say then?
What you
Y'all
gonna
just
say?
never satisfied.
y'all will
Never
never be
satisfied.
satisfied. Y'all hate to
I'm
see
happy
young
for
girls
her.
having babies and they got money. Period.
Period.
And she's not. I mean, she's young, but she's grown.
She is.
She's
grown.
25.
I mean, I'm happy for her. I mean, congratulations, to
Congratulations,
Naomi and Corday.
Naomi and Corday.
Right, on y'all new bundle of joy.
Yes.
Okay, next on the docket we have Damar Hamlin and his recovery. So it was reported that during a football game that he fell out on the field and went into cardiac arrest and had to be rushed to the hospital where his life was in immediate danger.
Mm-hmm.
But thanks to all the prayers from the fans and the doctors and the ER, he made a full recovery and is now doing much better.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's scary.
That's scary, like he just fell out on the field like that, and it was scary that he had a heart attack just out on the field. Like we didn't know if he was gonna come back or if he was gonna, stuff like that. So that was like scary to me
And he's
because
very young.
he's very young, and then
Yeah.
also playing football, it is a dangerous sport because you have to be aware of stuff like that because it can happen to anybody,
It can happen to anybody.
and anything can cause a heart attack.
Mm-hmm.
Anything.
Because he got up, then collapsed.
Then collapse,
Yeah.
right. Right after a tackle or something like
Yeah.
that. So yeah, it is very scary. But I do believe that, all the prayers, and he was in the right place at the right time, because I feel like any other time he probably would not have made it in time or not have been
The
like,
situation could have been completely different.
completely
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
So we're just thankful for his full recovery.
Yeah.
Okay, next on the docket we have the slutty vegan owner,
Pinky Cole.
Pinky Cole. She is under fire. She is being sued by some of her former employees for mishandling tips, taking tips from the employees and paying them minimum wage. The staff is saying that it was required that they give up 15% or 10% of their tips to the house. 25%?
Yeah, 25.
Oh, 25% to the house. And well, first of all, 100% of tips are supposed to go to the waitresses.
Right.
So we don't know if it's true or not. I feel like I think it is some truth to it. What do y'all think?
I think there's some truth to it, partially because of the documents that was released as far as how much percentage of their tips was being taken from them. But I also do believe that there's a possibility that she didn't fully know.
Next on the docket, we have Odell Beckham Jr. is back in the media. We now have the body cam footage of the incident with him being removed off of a plane for unruly behavior. My take on this whole situation is he was asleep. You woke him up out of his sleep. He was very disoriented because he just woke out of a deep sleep, and now you're telling him he has to get off a plane. I would be upset too. So how do you guys feel about it?
I definitely would be upset too because I don't like being woken up, period, anyway.
Right.
On top of him having a long night, like he said before, I would be very irritated. I would be very, I would just be very
I would be
irritated.
irritated because I hate being woken up out of my sleep, especially if I'm in something deep, especially if I don't get enough sleep. So it's just like, if he coming from a long flight to get on another plane to go back home, wherever he was going, and then you wake him up and then so many people in front of your face.
It's people surrounding
You gonna feel
right.
like you gonna feel bombarded with like a whole bunch of stuff, and like now your defense mode is on.
Exactly.
So like the people saying like, oh, he should never talk to the passenger like that. The passenger should never say anything to him in the first place. Cause it's like, why you open your mouth to say something?
Right.
Like,
This don't
And they
got nothing
said
to
he
do
was
with you.
talking from the body cam footage. From what I saw the whole thing, and he was very calm with the first responders and the officers. He was very calm until people kept poking him. So first of all, you're a passenger. I understand that you may have to be removed off the plane, but I'm not doing anything wrong. So why do I have to be removed off the plane? And why are you talking to me when I'm trying to talk to the officers, trying to figure out what's going on?
Right.
I would have been irritated as well.
yeah.
I also, the flight attendant was saying, first of all, she's a hater. She's a hater.
Very
But
much
in
hater.
the video, she kept saying, "Oh, do you not know how many times we tried to wake him up? I don't believe that, because he said, why didn't y'all just wake me up?
Why didn't you just put the seatbelt on?
Because if he was able, why didn't you just put the seatbelt on? But if he woke up and saw all those people surrounding him, who woke him up then? Who woke him up then? And why didn't they just say, can you put your seatbelt on? So if he was able to wake up from them first responders, why couldn't he wake up when the flight attendant was trying to wake him up?
Exactly. And the first responders actually said that, it just looks like he was sleeping. I mean, we think he's fine to fly. I mean, the situation should have been from there, but the flight attendants wanted to show their power.
They just wanted him
and wanted him off the plane.
And they kept saying he took something. How do you know that?
How you know that? Because
What
he
did
said
he-
he had went out the night before, but
That
doesn't
doesn't
mean
mean anything.
That
Like,
doesn't
the
mean
assumptions
something.
are just wild, and the accusations are just
and very
insane.
dangerous.
Yes.
To say that, like, y'all know he was asleep. Okay, yeah, y'all could have woke him up. Just wake him up.
But even if he did take anything, what does that got to do with it?
like, he know he's on a plane, so, like, he's gonna wake up if you just tap him. Or
Just
something.
wake him up.
Just wake
Just
him
put
up.
the seatbelt on.
Just
Yeah,
put the
or put the
seatbelt
seatbelt
on.
on.
Because
Like,
somebody said, I think it was the male flight attendant said he wasn't comfortable because of his pants. Well, get the female flight attendant to do it then.
Right.
So she kept trying to wake him
or
up.
wake him up.
If it's that serious.
Yeah.
If it's really that serious.
Well, I stand with Odell
I
for
do
this segment. That's all the topics that are happening in the news today. So if you know, you know.
Hey guys, we're back and we're on to the next segment. Okay, girl. So I want to ask everybody, how has their New Year been thus far?
Ghetto. It's been ghetto.
Really? We're only,
Yes.
what, 13 days in?
Well, it's been 13 days of ghetto.
Girl.
My New Year has been pretty decent.
No.
I feel like a brand new person. I feel like this year is my year.
You know what? I felt like that this morning. But 12 days ago, the last 12 days, absolutely not. It's just
Yeah.
keep me in prayer, y'all. That's
We
all I'm
praying
gonna
for
say.
you. We praying for my good sis.
Yes.
Well, please pray for me too, because y'all know what I've been going through recently. I just got some unfortunate news, but I feel like this is the year of awakening for me. Like, this is the year where I figure out everything that I want to do, everything that's not for me, everything that is going to be for me, and I don't know, it's just like a blessing in disguise.
Right.
I love those.
And
sometimes.
speaking of that, like, what are y'all plans for this new year? Like,
I do have a lot of personal plans. I
Mhm.
want to branch out career wise. I want to branch out and get a new home.
yes,
I want to, first of all, y'all know I'm not from here. I have a goal this year to visit home, my birth
yes.
home, which
You
is
gonna take us?
Philadelphia.
Huh? You gonna take us?
Yes!
Are we coming?
Yes!
Are we
Let's
talk in
Philly.
Philly.
Let's talk in Philly.
Yes.
Later this year, 2023.
There it is.
Let's talk in Philly.
Yes.
Oh, do y'all also want? So we also decided that next month in February we will be starting a Daniel's fast for 21 days.
They're trying to kill me.
They are so against this fast because they like, we
I'm
can't
not
eat
against it.
nothing.
I'm actually very much
that
for
we
it.
I'm scared, right? I'm not
I'm
against
scared,
those
yes.
kids.
They scared.
I would
Y'all see how
scared.
skinny I am?
I don't want to say that I'm scared. It's just I'm gonna put my faith in God.
That's what this
yeah.
fast is about. about though.
Right.
We have no choice.
I mean, it is about suffering, but I don't want to do that much suffering. But the Lord will provide.
She said I can't eat dairy. I eat cheese every week.
Can eat eggs.
And eggs.
The hardest part will be giving up eggs because I eat eggs every day. But eggs cost so much now.
They do.
The hardest part would be giving up Starbucks.
It's a flex to get some eggs.
Ooh, Starbucks.
Starbucks.
Ooh, Chipotle. I can't. Mexican. I eat
You
Mexican
can
every
eat
week.
that. You can eat that. You just know me. And no
I can't eat the
dairy.
cheese or the sour cream. What is Mexican without cheese and sour cream?
The rice, the beans, the veggies.
I mean, it can't be
But it
processed or artificial. We gotta check on Chipotle.
That's how I
But
feel
no,
about
Chipotle
it.
is good because like
This is how I feel about it.
So pray for us on this Daniel fast. If you
we're gonna
want to-
document the journey too.
Yeah,
y'all.
we are.
Like, we
So-
gonna go to the store together. Everything. We gonna break out.
We're gonna do it the whole way.
the whole way.
If you want to join us on this fast, make sure you stay tuned to our Instagrams and for updates on all of our journey throughout this Daniel fast.
Can't eat nothing.
And please pray for us. And if you're gonna do this fast with us, then the Lord be with you as well.
Yes.
And if you have done this fast before, please let us know because we
Please drop some tips.
Drop some tips, please. Like I said, y'all see
for
our
them
nails?
mainly snacks though. Like
It don't have to be snacks.
For her.
For me, it's mostly food. I don't really like snacks. I like food.
I like
food.
it all.
Whole meals and snacks, y'all. Give us
Whole
suggestions.
meals for me.
So for our next segment in the mix, we decided to give you all a food review. As a group, we visited the West End Brewery and decided to try Wild Heaven West End, where we got to do beer tasting and try out a bunch of beer.
She fed up and said it went with your milk prongs. Turn a pandemic into a pandemic, you know that's the shit that we on. Yes, sir. Them niggas gon' pull up and L it, the shit is together, won't fuck with you home. Fuck 'em. I don't do the fake kicking. No. There go a rocket, it's taking it. It's a problem with you, then we straightening it. Swap out the cap with a demon in it. Upgrade the band up, put fiends in it. I got some shooters you seen with me. We're running shit back.
I like that.
That is better.
It is better.
And that one is like
This is better.
sit down and drink it and
I
then
feel like
stand
I
up.
would drink
This
this
feel like a
one.
wine.
Almost, right?
Yeah.
I would drink this one. I don't even like beer. I would drink that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
You like that one? Okay.
I like that one. No,
The sour. The sour is one of my favorite ones.
I like it. I'm smelling it. It's like something.
It's not
I like
bad.
this. It's not bad.
It's not bad.
I like this. Not bad.
Oh yeah, I'll drink this one.
This one got the
What
feel.
you think? You making the
Y'all gonna be tipsy when y'all walk out here. I don't like that one.
You don't like that one? I like this
Too
one.
much citrus.
I don't know. It is citrus.
I'm not a
I
drinker.
Like
I don't be
I like
drinking
this
like
one,
this.
and I like the pink.
I like that
I'm not with nobody, cause I don't wanna hurt nobody. Did it over, tasted and call me. Still got love for your mommy. I know you wanna be somebody, even if you gotta leave somebody. Yes, I'm hurt.
French fries.
We out everywhere we go. We gotta get French fries.
Right on the side, my favorite fries. Frozen fries.
And then we have a grilled cheese with tomato soup.
sauce. It looks good.
It do look good. That looks real.
Next we have the Korean fried chicken tacos.
Damn, you put some little lime on this shit. I like it too. It's good. I do like this.
That's good. It's cold. Next we have the brisket taco with a little bit of lime on it. Put it up to the camera when you squeeze it.
not bad.
But y'all don't sound like y'all like it.
I think the onions out.
I like onions. It's just a little.
Ain't raw oily.
It's a little oily.
I'm scared.
I don't take the brisket yet. Maybe I can get a good piece.
It's okay. I don't think I like the brisket in taco. I can't have it by
It's like when they got oxtail tacos.
Yeah, see, I don't use the brisket in a taco.
It's okay.
It's like
A 6 out of 10.
A 4.
5.
So
5.5.
4, 5, 6.
Yeah, go 5, 6.
But the fried chicken one,
Fried chicken was good.
I'll eat
The grilled cheese was amazing.
it. Yeah.
I'm gonna make her for the grilled cheese and the fried chicken.
Yeah. And the fries.
The fries.
Fries.
Oh, and the beer. The
Oh, yeah.
strawberry frozen. It's the same. I would give it like an 8.
It's cute. I think it's cute.
They got nice couches.
I give it an 8. I give it probably an 8.5 because they had a couch and they like made it like good for it. So yeah,
I say 8.
they look like hair dryer. It's lamb.
Okay.
It's real spacious. The lights is cute. The couch. I like it.
I feel like an 8.6.
8.
See, that's what I'm saying. We don't never get nobody no full 10. This would have been a 10, but we would never give it a full 10.
I will come back.
What will it take for us to give somebody a full 10? Somebody please open up a restaurant so we can get them a full 10 review. Because we always giving 8s, we always giving 9s, we always giving 7s. What does it take to get a full 10?
It gotta be a perfect. It gotta be the perfect.
No,
But what's the perfect restaurant?
You haven't found it yet.
we would have to have nothing to say.
Nothing.
No critique, just all positive. With nothing to say. That would be.
But what is our critiques for this one?
Well, we had, first of all, for it to be a solid 10, everything was good.
Everything was
The
good.
service, the food, the drink.
Oh, the service was a 10. The service was a 10.
Service
Service was a 10. Our bartender really helped us. My food came out fast. Yeah.
Service was great.
I mean,
I think for it to be a
perfect
perfect 10, it got to be 10 across the board. From the environment to the service to the vibes to the food to the drinks. That's the only way.
Yana is not convinced that we would ever reach a 10. We gonna find our 10.
We is never gonna reach no 10. Don't believe them. They're lying.
We gotta stay hopeful. Just out there.
They are lying.
Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not in this state.
Cause where's the restaurant we used to like growing up?
Keep going back down. Everybody go back there.
See, Waffle House
Go back there.
get a full 10, and they service is bad. They bathrooms is best. But they food, they work is ghetto.
They do be here.
So, but Waffle House get a full 10 because all that crap makes up for the bill.
It's Waffle House. We don't always go back. We don't always go back. And they be open.
They be open.
We always going back.
So that's it for In the Mix. We are here at Wild Heaven Beer, West End.
The best in.
The best end, not the West End. The best end. Yeah, and that's our review.
Y'all can come check it out. It's not what Yana making.
It's not really what this is. It is really nice.
But I want y'all to come though, because it's actually pretty nice. It's real chill. Like, you come here, come work, meet up for like, you know, you can even come here and meet up like you doing reality TV.
Right. And you don't have to get what we got. They have a whole menu. But I would recommend the grilled cheese.
Definitely recommend the grilled cheese. Grilled cheese is good.
And the fried chicken.
And the fried chicken. Korean fried chicken.
Korean fried chicken.
Yeah, that was good.
And the fries.
And we're back. So I hope you all enjoyed that food review. Please keep in mind that each of our ratings are from our own perspective. So you all should go out and try the restaurant on your own. And they also have different restaurants in the area.
For Lash Out, where we take some questions from our viewers. So we had an anonymous question come through our email. It says, "Hey Keena, Asia, and Yana. I just moved to Atlanta from Houston and have not been out very much. I'm looking to find new friends and make new connections. What are some places you all recommend for young adults to try to find new friends?" Try a gym, a studio, or something. That's always a good place to meet people.
Yeah, I say whatever you're interested in. For me, because I say all the time I'm not from here. For me, I like to dance. So I met a lot of people going to dance classes.
I think for me, I think Atlanta has so much to offer. So there's always something going on in the city where you can just mix and mingle with a lot of different people. You can try a bar. There are plenty of bars out here. Sports games, Starbucks, Barnes and Noble, because our Barnes and Nobles be popping.
Yes.
Anything, amusement park. Whatever you're interested in, like that's where you're gonna find someone at, and make sure that they're genuine people and they align with like your goals and everything.
Yeah, also Facebook groups are really helpful.
Facebook groups
Yeah.
are very, very helpful.
Yeah, so
yes.
find a Facebook group in your community. Reach out and if they're having events, go to them and see.
There's a lot of stuff that's on social media as well. A lot of people that do like everything is so like connected. So just get on social media and figure out where everybody's gonna be, and that's how you're gonna make friends.
Okay, the next question is, how did you all meet?
How did we meet?
Well,
If y'all don't know, me and Keena are actually biological cousins.
Yes.
So that is our story. And we met Asia.
I met them. So as y'all know, and we shared last week that we started pole fitness earlier this year. So I met them at the studio. They embraced me and took me in, little old me. But ever since then, we've just been stuck like glue.
We have been stuck like glue. But when me and Yana first met, how old were we? We was like
12, 11, 12. Like, we met, I met her mom first, like, after we had attended a funeral ceremony because she wasn't there. And then her mom was talking to my mom, and they were like, yeah, come to the house. And I'm like, why am I going to their house? So I went over their house, and I saw her, and they was like, this your cousin.
My mom came to me, she was like, oh, yeah, we're going to pick up your cousin. And I was like, I'm thinking it's like one of my old cousins or whatever. So we go and pick her up, and then John, I'm like, who is this girl? Like, y'all said this is my cousin.
And I remember it was snowing outside. You remember it was snowing? Like, it was like, it was snowing when we met, and like, we went over her house, and I don't even know the first conversation that we had. But ever since then, we've been like stuck.
We've been in ever since that first weekend, we spent the night like that first day, and then from then on, we were like inseparable. But the way we met Asia, we actually had joined the pole series class. We were just all in class together. We were all on different poles, but like
we were on different poles because I think I had shared, and so I started the whole pole journey by myself. And so I had shared in the group me like, is anybody going to a class today? And Keena was like, I'm going to such and such class. So I met Keena at that class, and then the next time we had Siri, she was like, oh, this is my cousin Yana.
And we've been
ever been stuck. Like ever since that class, like we kept going to classes together, and then we just ended up just always being together.
Yeah. And then like me and Asia, our birthday is like 7-8 days apart. So we both Leos, and then my cousin's a Pisces, so we just work. It is work. So another question that my dear friend Kelsey from college asked us, what made us want to do this channel? That's a great question. Like, honestly, what did make us want to do this channel? I know we've always talked about, doing YouTube and being content creators and entrepreneurship and everything, but like, why did we want to do this?
I feel like we wanted something new. We wanted to give the world something, and plus we wanted to do it for ourselves. And giving our stories and giving our perspectives on things could help other people. So that's the reason why I wanted to do it. And plus, it's with y'all, and I love them, so that what made me want to do it.
Yeah, I think when we talked about our ideas and coming together with it, we all were pretty much on the same page.
Right.
It's like we all had the same kind of desire and goals from this, so we just made it happen just talking on our goals that we had.
And I also think now that, like, I feel like we done created a lane. And like it's working so well for us. Like we created a lane with like not knowing too much about anything.
Right.
So like now that it's working for us, it feels like this is our path and like this is like what we need to be doing, because it's like
really stepped out on faith.
We really stepped out on faith creating this channel, and like it's going so well.
Yes, it's
So
going
well.
very well. All the support that we have been receiving is so loving. It's so fulfilling. Like it means so much to us. I can't explain it.
It's more so we got to keep going now.
We just gotta keep going now. With y'all support, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we have another question from our viewer. They said, "Did any of you go to college? If so, where and what did you study?" So I went to the illustrious Alabama State University. I studied political science and I minored in legal studies. I did a lot of things in college. College was just a big blur, but overall, yeah, that's where I went to college.
I went to the number one HBCU, the illustrious Spelman College. I studied psychology and I minored in education studies, and I would do it all over again and some more. Yes.
And I went to the illustrious Savannah State University. I majored in business administration with a concentration in management and a minor in marketing. I went to SSU because it was a great fit. I love the campus, I love the community, I love the environment that everyone had, and then also business was something that I always wanted to do. I originally wanted to be a doctor, an OBGYN doctor, but I didn't want to be in school that long, y'all.
Right.
So I just figured out the next best market to where you could always make money. You always gonna have a job.
Right.
And I grew a little business.
So I want to talk about our experiences in college. Like you said, you want to be a doctor. I actually studied political science and legal studies because I did want to become a lawyer. But after being in college and going through the whole thing, I was like, that is not what I want to do. I do not want to stay in school anymore. But I did branch out and do other things. I was in the band. I was on the dance team, and I pledged AKA. So my experience overall was kind of good, kind of bad. I had some ups and downs, but I prevailed through, and I did not go to Alabama State. I graduated.
Period.
We
all
graduated
from an HBCU. We are HBCU graduates.
Women.
Yes.
Black women graduates.
Black women graduates.
Period. Like
I love it.
I was very much involved on campus doing like my business fraternity. I was entrepreneur. I was always in networking mixers, always engaging with the students on campus. I was very active on campus. So like my overall college experience of me meeting everybody and networking, like I think Savannah State was the college for me because I know so many people, so many entrepreneurs, so many people in the art space, the creativity, like everything. Savannah State definitely like has it's just a great overall school to just meet people. Like the conceptions and everything out there is just like college is what you make it, and I just made it to be made it to be a good experience because I was a first generation college graduate and high school graduate, so I had no choice but to make this experience my own.
Right, same.
Let me see. When I first started at Spelman, I was psych pre-med. I had a pre-med concentration. I knew I wanted to be a pediatrician or an OBGYN. Don't know how I was going to make it work because I did not like science. So I think my sophomore year, I dropped pre-med and picked up a minor in education studies. And I said, I'm going to try teaching because I knew I wanted to work with children. I love kids. Y'all know I love kids. But
yes, love the kids.
We love the kids.
I love
kids. I was like, I'm going to try teaching. And then I don't know, after I graduated, I had to teach, and I was like, I don't think that's it.
I don't think I want to
I don't think that's it.
kids
But I
anymore.
still want to work with kids, but not in the classroom.
Yeah.
But my experience on campus, I was very shy.
Mhm.
So I don't think I partied that much until my junior year or senior year. I was very, very shy. I was very shy. I mean, as a freshman, I went in with a boyfriend. So that was one thing. I went in with the boyfriend. I was like, and he was in the military. So I'm like, I'm going to stay to myself. Let me wait till I get a letter from him or a phone call. But I was just very, very shy. I met people, but I was very shy. I did join organizations, but I was still very shy. But I will say, that's why I said I would go back, but I would do more. I did get to travel. Spelman took me abroad to Spain. I was a whole cheetah girl in Barcelona.
Okay.
Yes. And dang, what else did I do? I don't know.
So much.
It's
happening in college.
it is a blur. No,
Y'all wanna know what I miss about college though? Like, ever since this pandemic happened, y'all know, like, on HBCUs, we, like, have a whole special day where we just dress up on campus. Like, I miss that, and I miss, like, going to the cafe for fried chicken Wednesday.
Fried chicken Wednesday.
Like, I miss that so
Yes.
much. And just mixing and mingle. Like, my school, we used to capture people's, like, best dress for, best dress Wednesdays and stuff like that. And then when I joined my business fraternity, I had always dressed up, and I was like, oh my God, I'm so over this now. But now it's like, I see why they did it.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's so much, it make you feel so good to just dress up. It don't have to be a suit or anything, but just to put on some clothes. Just put your best
stuff on.
self.
Just
put it on.
Just put it on.
Like, I miss that, and everybody, like, came together. Like, it would be football players coming to class, like, dressed up. Like,
I love to see them in
I
dress up.
loved it. I miss that. Like, I miss that
Did
so
y'all
much.
have vagina monologues? Did y'all do that?
No.
Did y'all have that? Well, I don't know if y'all know what vagina monologues is, but that was the first time I was on stage theater-wise. So I will say Spelman made me fall in love with acting.
What?
Yeah. It did.
Well, I don't want people to think that, like, you have to go to college to be successful. It is a choice. There are other avenues. We chose the college routes. We had our own experiences. You may have your own. But college isn't for everyone. I will say that. But if you do looking to find colleges, just make sure the colleges fit you and your values and your core strength. We chose HBCUs because we wanted to connect more with our culture. That doesn't have to be the necessary path for you.
Yeah, college is definitely what you make it. No matter what school you go to, it's just, we all chose to go to HBCUs.
Even if you don't decide to go to college, you would be just fine.
You will be fine. You don't have to go to college to be successful. That is the old connotation that's out there, but the new connotation, it is what you make it.
Okay, well, that's all the questions we have for Lash Out. If you have any questions to ask us, be sure to leave them down in our comment section below. And you can also email us at lashtalk@gmail.com. And remember, you can always remain anonymous.
Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at It's the Lash Talk.
And that's all we have on this week's episode of
Lash Talk.
I'm going to cut that.